is no time here, only your presence. Show us your glory. Speak to us now. Speak to us now. Whoa. Here in this place, we humbly bow. Our hearts are waiting. Speak, Lord. There is no time here, only your presence. Speak.
Speak to us now.
Oh, Lord.
Speak to us now.
Ooh. Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. More of you. Ooh. Here in this place, we humbly bow. Our hearts are waiting. Speak to us now. There is no time here, only your presence. Show us your glory. Speak to us now. Speak to us now. Lord, we need to hear words from you, Jesus. Just one word will do. Speak to us now. Speak to us now. Speak to us now. Breath of God. Breath of God. Breathe on us. Breathe on us, Jesus. Show us your glory. We bow in your presence, Jesus. We kneel before you. We give you all that we have. Lord, we seek your face. We seek your face. Ooh.
Hello, and welcome. Wow. First, I want to tell everyone that has been sending me happy birthday wishes. Y'all, my birthday was a month ago today. I actually celebrated my 51st birthday on April the 1st. Somehow, Facebook has gotten it wrong yet again. Um, But today is yet another day to celebrate, y'all. Um, the fact that, we got to see another day, but it is also the magazine's 6th anniversary, y'all. 6 years of service. So definitely, I thank you guys I want to thank everybody that has been a part of Aspiring Authors Magazine, that has poured, that has been featured, that has allowed us to share their brand. Whatever part that you have played in Aspiring Authors Magazine over the last 6 years, I just want to give you a round of applause. Thank you so much. I tell you, we wouldn't be able to produce these issues if it was not for you guys. And if you did not grab your special poetry edition, y'all can still grab your special poetry edition. I'm getting ready to mail out some copies on today. Y'all, I tell you, I have truly, I never thought that I would be an author. Never thought that I would be a magazine owner, yet a podcast owner as well. Today is a very special day, y'all, because tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, y'all, I will be celebrating my 6 years over on the WBNN. For those that have been a part of this journey with me, I will be celebrating 6 years tonight over on the WBNN. So I want you guys to come on over and share with us on tonight. I'm telling you, I have two amazing individuals that's going to be sharing this celebration with me. Chavita Harris, I call her my half pint. She reminds me so much of me. In that little body, she has such a big spirit and a big heart, and I truly, truly love her with everything in me. She's going to be celebrating with me on tonight, as well as Patrice. Y'all, she is my BFF. That is my bestie. I tell you, the two of them, I tell you, they are always checking in on me, making sure that, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do too. They call me their mentor, but they just don't understand how much they pour into me and how much they support me. So I thank them. And tonight, y'all, we're going to be celebrating. I want y'all to stop by if you can. I'm going to post up. Look, I'm gonna put the number in the comment section down here so you guys can call in. Let me grab that number real quick so I can put it in the comment section so y'all can call in and share with us on tonight. I got it. Let me see if I can pull it up and put it on the screen so you guys can see it. I want y'all to call in and support me on tonight if you can. We're just gonna be having some good old conversations. We're gonna be looking back over these 6 years that I have been a part of the WBNN. And not only that, y'all, we're going to get a chance to talk about the Crew podcast, because if it was not for WBNN, y'all, there will be no Crew podcast. So we're going to be talking about that tonight and just sharing about broadcasting and what this opportunity have meant to me, and we're just going to be having that conversation. I encourage you guys to call in, support me. If you don't do nothing but call in and say congratulations or we love you or whatever you want to say, call in. You can shout your brand out. You get an opportunity, y'all. Look, you get an opportunity to come live on air with me. You get to shout your brand out. You get to say what you want to say in the conversation, y'all. All you got to do is pick up that phone and dial in. I'm going to post that dial in number so y'all can come on and join. Let me get that dial in number right now so y'all can call in tonight and be a part of what we are doing on the WBNN. So let me get that up on the screen so y'all can call in tonight. Oh yeah, I told y'all I was going to get that number. I'm going to share that number with you guys. Hold on, let me grab it. I got it. Okay, so here it is, y'all. Tonight, live on the WBNN. Y'all can call in and support me. All you got to do is dial one of the numbers on the screen. That's 605-562-0444 or 717-734-6904. You know you have to punch in the identification code, which is 546-1150 #. And then you're going to press £1 to enter the studio. And then you will press *2 to join the conversation. All you got to do is listen and follow the prompts. Just listen and follow the prompts. I'm going to post this number again on my page. And I encourage you guys to call in tonight and support me tonight as I celebrate my 6 years over on the WBNN Beverly Nation tonight. And not only are we celebrating over on the WBNN, y'all, today is the magazine. I got to go back to the magazine so I can shout out those that are a part of the magazine. Patrice has been with me for 6 years. She has been with me since I started the magazine. I asked her would she come and lead the book review section, to lead the author section. And y'all, when I tell you she took it on and she made it her own, she introduced the world to her brand, which is South Carolina Bookgal and Friends. Y'all, I tell you, I have truly enjoyed working with her over these last 6 years. And I tell you, if you have not connected with her, you're missing out on an opportunity to allow your brand to be heard and seen around the world, because she is also one of the hosts over on the podcast. So you get an opportunity to not just be in the book, in the magazine, featured in the magazine, have your book in the magazine, but you also get a chance to be on her website, her blog, and you get to be on her podcast, y'all. I'm telling you, it's an amazing opportunity. And with her expertise, y'all, she has 20 years of service with the Charleston County Library. So when I tell you she knows what she's doing, and she can give you some valuable tips and some valuable insight. So if you're not connected with her, you definitely want to get connected with her. She does some amazing work. Right now, she is preparing for the 50, well, it's going to be 55. It's the 50 states and the 5 territories. It's Represent Your State magazine. It's a special edition that we've been doing for about 4 years. She is in charge of that. So if you want to rep your state, if it has not already been taken, I encourage you to get connected with her so that you can feature your state inside of the magazine. She has taken over that, and I tell you, she has been doing an amazing job at that. I'm excited. If you have not connected with her, I can't tell you enough how you're missing out on an amazing. When I tell you, she is definitely a literary agent and definitely knows what she's doing, you definitely want to connect with her. Yeah, I got a list of things that we're going to be talking about on today. I'm just going to be flipping through these slides and just talking about these slides today, y'all. We have, and that is, before I move on to the next slide. So Patrice has been with me for 6 years. Apostle Kimberly and Charlotte Simon, they have been with me for 3 going on 4 years, I think. Maybe 4 years going on 5 years, because I can't remember. We've been working together so long now. Keisha is our new poet of the year for 2026-2027 season. So she is our latest addition to the magazine. If y'all don't know, every year we select a new poet, and we give that poet an opportunity to write for the poetry section of the magazine. That is a 4-page spread. They get to utilize that to not just promote their brand, but they get to promote other authors and promote authors, not authors, other poets and poet events and different things around poetry. It is all things poetry. So, if you are a poet, I definitely think this is an opportunity to connect and to share your brand. She is also in charge of our poetry group over on Facebook. If you are on Facebook, we have a poetry group called the Poetic Lounge, and we share poetry, we share events, we share everything around poetry. So I definitely, if you are a poet or aspiring poet, whatever you walk in poetry, definitely that is an opportunity to connect, to get heard and get seen. So definitely want you to connect with Keisha Johnson McRae. So y'all know we have been doing the billboard, and my bestie, there she is, Patrice Grimbaugh, South Carolina Bookgal. She has partnered with me. So we are definitely trying to get authors and those brands a part of what we do out there. And every first and third Saturday, we are securing a billboard, and we are showcasing 12 book covers. I know a lot of people say, is that the only thing you're showcasing? Right now, that is our focus for the month of June, because that is our Men's History Month. We are going a little further, and I'm going to talk about that a little later on. But we have an opportunity to utilize resources and to utilize those things that are in front of us. So every first and third Saturday, and If the interest increase, then we may consider doing every Saturday. As long as there's a interest, we will put it out there. But what we want to do is provide opportunity for those, because we know that New York Times Square is a busy place. There's tourists that come from all over the world. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of people that pass through there. So your book cover will have the opportunity to be up on the big screen, to be seen. What happens is it flashes up on the screen every hour on the hour. They will give us a set time. I will let you guys know what that time is. And every hour on the hour, you will see our billboard flash across that screen, and it will stay up for about 15 seconds. And you get an opportunity to not just be on the billboard, but you get featured on our Substack blog as well as our Blogspot blog. So you get, the author gets a feature as well as a little bit of information about your book. And then there's a snippet, a audio snippet of your feature that is aired on iHeart, Spotify, Amazon Music, all of the platforms that we utilize here with the Crew Podcast. So everywhere that you can hear the Crew Podcast, you will be able to hear those snippets from those that are being featured on the billboard. So it's just an opportunity to really get your brand out there, and then y'all get to utilize these resources. So you get links to your blogs that you can share out, and then not only that, you get to add these things to your resume. You get to add them to your author sheet. You get to tell people that, hey, I was featured on the New York Times Square billboard. I was featured on Aspiring Authors Magazine blog. And then we also go as far as giving you a certificate. We have made a logo that says that I have been seen on New York Times Square. No one else is doing that. So you won't see these little stickers. You're probably going to see it now because we are doing it, and we have been the first one. I don't see nobody else walking around with New York Times Square. I have been seen on New York Times Square stickers. So we are utilizing that. Y'all can even put it on, if you want to put it on your promotions, you can put it on your promotions. You can put it on the little sticker on different things. And I'm going to post that sticker so you guys can see what that sticker looks like. But it's an opportunity for you to really utilize this as a marketing and advertising opportunity where you can show people, and then this help you to garner sponsorships and to garner different things, because when people see that you are being visible, that you're getting out there, that you are showing yourself, that you're not just posting in Facebook groups, you're not just posting on TikTok and Instagram, but you're putting yourself out there for other people to see, because y'all, all kind of people come through New York Times Square. So ain't no telling who may see you. And then once the billboard is down, your book cover as well as the link to purchase your book is placed on South Carolina Bookgal's website. So you can go over, anybody that saw you on the billboard and got that link, they can go over and they can purchase your book through South Carolina Bookgal platform. So it is an opportunity to really share your brand, y'all. Utilize these opportunities. Don't let these opportunities just pass you by. And I'm telling you, you're gonna have some people out here that's gonna try to rob your pockets, to tell you that you got to pay this to get on the billboard. You got to pay this to get on the billboard. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not trying to fatten my pockets. I'm trying to provide an opportunity. I believe in being a blessing. You know, one of my daily prayers is that, you know, I want God to bless me so that I can be a blessing to others. You know, that's what I desire. You know, a lot of people, they get on me because I do a lot of things at a cheaper rate, because I believe in providing an opportunity. You know, there have been several times where I've asked people how to do this and how to do that, and they have given me the runaround. They have wanted to charge me an arm and a leg, and I just truly don't believe in that. You know, when God laid things in my spirit, y'all, for those that follow me and know, when God laid things in my spirit, I try to be obedient. I try to operate in the things that He has called me to do, and I try to do it in excellence, and I try to do it accordingly to how He tell me to do it. So you won't see me out here with these lavishing prices. Hey, Shanette, you won't see me out here charging an arm and a leg, asking for your firstborn, asking for no whole lot of money to do anything. I do think that the investments that I offer is well worth the services that I offer. You know, again, I'm not trying to break the bank, but I want to be able to provide an outlet and an opportunity for those that are trying to grow their brand and those that are trying to get out there and be seen. We have the magazine, we have the podcast, we now have the billboard, we have South Carolina Bookgal. If you need a book review, a professional book review. I'm telling you, Patrice is where it's at. If you are someone that love to read and want to join her book review team, I encourage you to reach out to her because she has some opportunities for you to join her book review team and be a part of what she's doing with South Carolina Book Gal, as well as the magazine and her podcast. So if you are a lover of books and want to be a part of the book review team, please reach out to Patrice, connect with her. If you want her contact information, you always can reach out to me. Or if you on Facebook, you can go to South Carolina Book Gal, send her a direct message and connect with her. But she is my partner in crime right now with the billboards. So again, every first and third Saturday, you have the opportunity to allow your brand, your book brand, to be seen on the billboard. Those that have been a part, we have a page that we stay connected through. It is my book cover has been seen in New York Times Square, and we share. We share resources. We connect, and we try to uplift each other. We try to encourage each other, and who knows what these different relationships can lead to. Y'all know I love doing anthologies, so it's an opportunity that you can connect with other like-minded people, and you can connect your expertise and allow the things that you do and the things that you're passionate about to come forth too. Because I just don't think about myself, my gifts and my talents. I like to bring forth everybody's gifts and talents so that we can see how we can work together. Because that's what we supposed to do. We supposed to be helpmates one to another, and that's what I do. I try to lead by example, y'all. I try to lead by example. So next, y'all are gonna see. It's gonna just flash by. Don't miss the. Y'all excuse me. I have to give a shout out to Keisha, who is the newest member of the magazine. She has come up with an amazing idea to have ambassadors for the magazine to help push the magazine. She called me. She was like, "Oh my God!" She said, "I love this magazine." She was like, "It is beautiful." She said, "Oh my God!" She said, "And I just wanna, I want to help promote it." So we are calling for ambassadors that will help promote the magazine. That will help get the magazine out there, share the magazine, and there's opportunities where you can also be featured, opportunities where you can promote, opportunities. Trust and believe, if you do anything for me, there's always some type of reward or some type of incentive. I don't think that people should do things all the time for free. It's okay to volunteer your services. It's okay to give sometime, but I think you should be rewarded for the things that you do, especially when you're doing it from your heart and you're doing it in excellence. So, y'all, we are calling for ambassadors. Keisha is going to be our lead ambassador. So, if you want to be a part of the ambassador team, please reach out to myself or Keisha and see how you can get involved. See how you can connect, and we're just gonna go forth, spreading this magazine, getting this magazine out there, getting it in the hands of those that need it to be encouraged, y'all. Because when I tell you, it's not just about authors. We talk about things that affect our community. We talk about different things. Like this month, I think I talked about sexual assault, because this is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, the month of April, autisms, different things that affect our community. So every month there's awarenesses. So for whatever month it is and whatever the awareness is for that month, we try to highlight that. We talk about social injustice. We have a Free Texas campaign section inside. It's not just about all things Texas. We talk about different things. We talk about anything about social injustice. So if you know someone that has been wrongfully overly incarcerated and you may want to share their story, you can share that inside of the magazine. Y'all, when I tell you it is about our people and bringing information to the forefront, the business section, it's all about things around being a author, being an entrepreneur, and a creative. So it's all things about that. This month of April, and I keep saying this month, we're in a new month, but for the month of April, I talked about taxes. I talked about being an author and that being a business. We know that it's called entrepreneurship. So there's a lot of things that we talk about. I talk about different ways to make additional income. Y'all, anything that you can think about in the business realm of being an author, a creative, we try to share that in the business section. We also have the poetry section, which Keisha is over the poetry section. She highlight different poets. She highlight a little bit about whatever she wants to highlight about poetry. So she have an opportunity to share every month. Sometimes she may want to interview individual poets and different people about poetry. We also, again, the next slide is some of the authors that their book covers that will be on the billboard on May the 16th. We were supposed to have a billboard up tomorrow, but we didn't have enough people to participate. So we're not going to have a billboard up tomorrow, but we will be back on the 16th. And these amazing book covers will be up on that billboard. They will be up on that billboard. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited because the month of June, y'all, the month of June is very, very near and dear to my heart because it is a month that we celebrate our kings. We celebrate our men. For so long, no one celebrates them. We look at all of the different celebrations that they have. We know they have International Women's History Month. They have Black History Month. They have Hispanic this and Asian this and every other thing. But the only thing that they celebrate is one day for our men. One day. And that is the that is Father's Day. But y'all, every man is not a father. So about 5 years ago now, we started celebrating June as our Men History Month here at Aspiring Authors Magazine. So these little boxes that you see over here, these are going to be filled with men that are doing amazing things within our community. So if you are a business owner, if you're in ministry, if you are a activist, if you're doing something out in the community, we're going to take 2 weeks out of the month of June and celebrate you. So I think it is, let me see y'all, let me make sure I got the right dates. Let me make sure I got the right dates. I like to make sure I'm giving the right information. So June 6th and June 20th, y'all, we're going to be celebrating ministers, community leaders, entrepreneurs, anyone that falls in that category for our men. And y'all, the month of June is for men only. We're gonna fill New York Times Square every Saturday with our men. So if you know a man, I want you to tag them when I post about our men stuff. Make sure that you come over there and you tag a man. When you see this flyer on my page, make sure you're tagging a man because they're ministry leaders and all of those, they have an opportunity to showcase their brand. But we didn't forget about the male authors. We want the male authors too, and we have a space for them. We're going to be highlighting them and sharing them as well. We're going to take the 13th and the 27th. So this is what those billboards are going to look like in real time up on that billboard, up on Times Square. This is what it's going to look like, y'all. So, the 27th, we are highlighting 12 men, male authors. So, if you know a male author, I encourage you to invite them to be a part of the billboard. Y'all, I'm telling you that $50 is well invested because you get to be on the billboard for 24 hours. You get to be seen by thousands of people that's passing through New York Times Square. Not only that, you get to be featured on Aspiring Authors Magazine blogs. Y'all, we have two blogs, one on Substack and one on Blogspot, which is through Google. So you get to be featured on those blogs as well as your book cover will be featured on SouthCarolinaBookgal.com. See at the bottom of the screen, you see that banner that says visit SouthCarolinaBookgalAndFriends.com to purchase. They're going to get to go over, see your book cover, and purchase through your link that you share with us. And then not only that, y'all, you may get an opportunity to connect with Patrice and be featured on in the magazine because like I say, she's in charge of the inside of the magazine for the book section. And then y'all, she also have a podcast where she highlight authors every single Tuesday. So you get connected, you get connections, and then again you get to connect with all those that are a part of the billboard. So every I'm trying to think, is it a group? I think it's a group. And then it may be a page. But however it is, you get to be a part of that. I invite you over. You get to post. You get to connect with those authors. And then we have a chat for that time so we can talk about things leading up to you being on the billboard. So, y'all, when I tell you it's an amazing opportunity to connect and an amazing opportunity to share, you definitely want to connect. Okay, Shanette, just let me know. We definitely can get that done. We definitely can get that done. Just let me know when you want to do it, and we can get that up, and we can get that up. That would be great. I'm trying to utilize the billboard for whatever we can utilize it for, to bring awareness to those that support the things that we do. So yes, definitely, we can do that. So y'all, when y'all see these flyers, make sure that you are tagging men, because we're gonna try to take over New York Times Square in the month of June and flood it with our males, because y'all, we know what society has done to our men, and how they have not set our men up to prosper, but they have painted these narratives, and they have done so much to make our men feel like they're not worthy, and that we don't care about them, but we do. I am my brother's keeper, and we see how society has failed, but I want them to know that we are here, and we are cheering for you, and we want the best for you. So this is how I want to show them that we are here to support them. So y'all, share this when you see it out. Share it when you see it out. Y'all, I know I said I was gonna do another poetry book, but y'all, no, I can't help it. I You are missing out on an amazing opportunity to share. So if you are a poet, I tell y'all, I'm gonna make my screen bigger so y'all can see this book. Every time Jason posts something, y'all, I try to be a part of it. He is the visionary of Poetry in Motion. I have had the opportunity to be a part of several of his anthology, and this is the latest project. I think I have signed up to be a part of a couple of more projects. I signed up to be a part of the women's project, the Father's Day project. Y'all, I have been sharing it with you guys. So if you have been across my page, y'all, when these opportunities come up, y'all, take advantage of them. They're free. It's an opportunity to connect with some more people. It's an opportunity for you to allow your voice to be heard. And it's an opportunity to be seen. So, y'all, take advantage of these opportunities. Take advantage of them. Utilize them. Allow your brand to get out there, y'all. Because if you don't put yourself out there, guess what? You ain't going to get out there. You ain't gonna get out there. So push yourself outside of your box. Step outside your circle, y'all. I am doing that this year, 2026. I am stepping outside of my circle. I am coming from behind. Y'all know, y'all see me behind the scene a lot, but I am coming from behind the scenes a little more in 2026. I'm branching out. I am going to be speaking at some events. I'm going to be a part of some summits that's coming up. I'm going to be sharing my testimony. So there's going to be a lot of different things that I'm going to be doing outside of the box. So I challenge you to do the same. I challenge you to do the same. So again, I want you guys to take advantage of these opportunities when they come forth. Take advantage of them. If there's anything that I have shared on here today that you may not have gotten all of the details, or you want to ask some questions, y'all know I am a open book. I am an open book. You can call me. I'm not too busy to that I can't have a conversation with you. I'm not too busy that we can't sit down and have a conversation, or if we can have a meeting, we can have a meeting. However, I am just here to help, sis. I'm a servant leader, and I'm here to serve. That is what God has called me to, and that's what I'm here to do. So if there's anything that you guys have heard throughout this broadcast today, and you want more questions, you got questions and you want to ask, please feel free to reach out. I am also a self-publishing coach. I help those that want to self-publish. I can do it in one of two ways. I can work with you for 90 days. That is definitely a fee for that. And the fee is only $500. And I will work with you for 90 days, and I will share with you from start to finish the process that I use to self publish. I can't tell you what other people do, but I can tell you what I have done that allows me to be able to have over 170 something literary works, from magazines to journals to devotions to poetry. I even have a couple urban lit books. I even have a couple children books, children activity books, planners, you name it. I have dabbled in it, and I also, if you don't want to invest the 500 and work with me for those 90 days, you have the opportunity to go on walmart.com or go to my website and purchase a copy of Self-Publishing with the Queen in 90 days. It is a start to finish book. You can walk through it and learn how to self-publish. It gives you some ins and outs, gives you some tips. Is everything in there? Probably not, because guess what? I don't know everything, but I know enough to publish, have 170 something literary works up, and internationally published. I've had some awards. I've been featured in different places that share about the things that I do. So I'm not saying that I am an expert, but I can give you enough insight and enough information that will help you get your book published and to get your stuff out there. I think that's all, y'all. I really think that's all. Again, I want to encourage you guys to join me tonight on the WBNN. I will be live at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My special guest is going to be Trevita Harris and Patrice Grimball. So y'all, if y'all can join me tonight, call in 606-562-0444 or 717-743-6904. Make sure you punch in that identification code, which is 546-1150 pound. And then to enter the studio, you have to press £1 to join the conversation, *2. I know it's a lot, but y'all, you get an opportunity to shout your brand out. You get an opportunity to sit down with me. You get an opportunity to share with over 35 million listeners. So y'all come join us tonight and help me celebrate 6 years of excellence on the WBNN. Again, I want to thank you guys for all that you do. And supporting not just me as an individual, but all of the things that I have my hands in. Aspiring Authors Magazine, the Crew Podcast, WBNN, and all of the different things that we do as a movement. Some of y'all may know me from AALAC, which is the African American Author Literacy Awareness Campaign. We've not been doing a lot, but 2027 we're going to get back out there and we're going to be doing our Chasing Your Dream book tours. So we are definitely going to be looking for individuals that want to work and partner with us to help us come to their city and their state so that we can bring these authors together, so that we can bring these workshops together, because we want to be able to help each other. We want to be helpmates one to another. Bring these small businesses together so that you know who's in your area, who's in your community. And then you get the opportunity to connect with other people that may be traveling in to your area. So when you may be in another area, you may be able to connect with them. So y'all, it's all about collaborating, connection, and creating. So again, I want to thank everybody for joining me on today. Again, it's not my birthday, but it is the 6th anniversary of Aspiring Authors Magazine and my podcast over on the WBNN. I have been a host there for 6 years, and I am excited about the next 6 years, y'all. Join me tonight, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for all that you have done for me. Your afternoon, and I will see you tonight on the WBNN.